Sorry, I've got a big spot on my lip. Hi friends, how are you? I hope that you're really well. I didn't intend to film this today, and then I was just editing my Heather's video and I was like, do you know what? I would really like to film this video, so here I am. I want to tell you about my worst ever audition experience. It's a corker. This audition was for a drama school. It's a drama school in London. They're great. They're one of the leading schools for drama training in the UK. I auditioned, and you know the moment you walk in somewhere you're like, this is so not for me. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I think that drama schools are very specific to every person. But when we went in, I don't know if it's different now, this was years and years ago, all the auditionees were all like sat down, and loads of the people who were in the school were just kind of like standing there staring at us, and I found it really intimidating. I don't know, it made me just feel very uncomfortable. And then we went upstairs and they were like, oh, you can go and get changed into your dance clothes or whatever. So we went upstairs and we all had like this huge number on our stomachs. Like, I know that's quite a big thing in America, and in a lot of dance auditions and stuff you do just get a big number, but I hadn't experienced an audition like that before. It's tiny things that just like threw me off, do you know what I mean? And then we all sat down in this drama studio or whatever, and the principal of the school, or like the head of year or whatever, came in and gave us a talk and basically just like dashed all of our hopes. I know that I, for one, and the girls who I was sat with, we were all like, oh God, well that made us feel great. He was saying things like, you know, it's the hardest business in the world. We'll take more boys than girls because boys, you know, there's more demand for boys or whatever, or I don't know, I don't remember all the specifics of it, but I remember finishing and just being like, should we all just go home now? Like, I did not feel inspired by the talk, for me personally anyway. Then we did our dance. So I am not a very good dancer. I'm okay to admit that. And is known to be quite a dancey school, or they're really about the triple threat and making great triple threat performance and whatever. And so we went in, there was like a long room and we were all in lines, and each line would come forward, and I think you'd have to do one pirouette to the right, one pirouette to the left, then a double to the right and to the left, and then a triple to the right and to the left. And I could like barely do a single. So I did a single to the right and I did a single to the left. Then when everyone was doing their doubles, I was doing singles. And then when everyone was doing their triples, I was doing singles. I was like, I can't dance. Didn't make me feel great. And then the dance routine was totally from Spring Awakening. I'd recently seen a production of Spring Awakening. It was very much my favourite show at the time. And they were like, oh, did anybody see it when it was in 10? And I was like, I did. They were saying, oh, well, you know, there's gonna be a section in the middle where we want you to improvise and like just go wild. We want to see how you move to the music in the style of Spring Awakening. And I was like, perfect. I could totally do this. So they gave us 8 counts to improvise for, but it was like in the middle of the routine. So I was doing my section of the routine and I got a little bit overeager and I did my 8 counts earlier than I was supposed to, so I ended up having to do 16 counts of improvised. Like, I was literally just like jumping around. You can't even class it as dancing, and I bet they just thought she's crazy because I looked mental, because I was just going crazy, just jumping around, and that wasn't great. But the real like pièce de résistance for this audition comes to the singing section of it. This was the audition that I took Your Daddy's Son from Ragtime to. Why? I don't know. I mean, my singing teacher was like, this is a great choice for you. I couldn't sing it in the right key, and I also am a white woman and it's written for a black woman. Didn't have the vocal range I have now, and I still couldn't sing Your Daddy's Son, so I don't know what I was thinking. I went on music notes and took it down 5 steps. 5 steps. So like the G5 that's supposed to be like the big high note was like, obviously not. But the real thing was that you had to do like a cut of the song. So I had like a 16-bar cut or something. It started on couldn't hear no music, but I did it really low, so it was like couldn't hear no music. It was very low. The first note was so low that I actually couldn't hit it. So I sang my cut of the song, and my belt at the end was great. Obviously it was. It was like really low. But I was like, yeah, that had so much oomph behind it. The guy was like, could you just sing the beginning again for me? So I did the intro and I was like, couldn't hear no music. And he was like, could you just try that again? And I was like, why is this picture making me do this? Yeah, of course. Couldn't hear no music. And he was like, you're actually not singing the first note. He full on called me out. He was like, this song's too low for you. Why did you pick it? I was like, oh God, I don't know. I was like, oh, yes, that's a good point, yeah. Shall I sing something else? And he was like, no, it's okay. I was mortified. It was the fact that he full on called me out for it. Oh God, I was so embarrassed. And then when they were like calling who'd been recalled to the afternoon and I wasn't recalled, I was like, that's fair. Yeah, I wouldn't have recalled me either. So anyway, I think that that is probably my worst experience of an audition, but I probably can come up with some other crazy ones. So if you would like more audition videos, storytime things, then let me know and I'll do them. But for the time being, thank you for watching this. What is your worst experience in an audition? And I'll see you soon. Love you lots. Bye.